sound like you stay up at the Coco Head crater.
I don't know why, but shit. As long as they can read my lips.
Can. What's good? What is good? What's happening? What is good?
There's been some news that came across our morning prayer, I guess. You know, the early hours. We get our information straight from Heavenly Father.
Nice.
What's
happening?
Well, the what you call in those movies where the bird brings the scroll and they drop it, and when I opened up the scroll, it said Donna Lindsay last day was June 30th.
Wow.
You know Donna Lindsay?
Wow. Auntie Donna.
The principal, yeah. June 30th was her last day. 35 years of service. That's a lot of service, man.
35 years of service.
35 years of service. 35 years of ups and downs.
And then, whoa! There's another AD right there, Johnny Leatawa.
Yay! AD.
So if we're gonna cut straight to the chase,
cut to it.
I say we loosely. We got what we wanted, right?
Right.
I say we as a protest, I guess. We as a protest got what we wanted.
Is the AD still there?
Change is usually always good. In this situation, let me ask you, Trips, is this the change we needed?
That's true.
Whoa, he who hesitates, masturbates.
Duh.
So that was a very, God, that was, you didn't sell me on that.
Time will tell, right? Here's my thought. If I'm stepping into this position that was under scrutiny, I'm gonna dot 3 I's. I'm gonna cross 3 T's. I'm gonna make it so that my butt as a principal don't get into no trouble. That may mean a lot of activities get shut down. A lot of different things come up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Why would I allow things to happen that may get me in trouble at the principal? That's the way I feel. Yes, the change needed to be made, but who steps in? Somebody that knows what they're doing? Somebody that wants to pay but doesn't want the trouble? What do you think, John?
And that's why they say be careful what you wish for.
Exactly. I mean, the effort that was made, hey, awesome. You guys put up you guys put up the fight and they stuck through it, and I hope things turn out to be better. But there's always that possibility that it could not be, it may not be better. What do you think, Shane?
I mean, we're gonna have an interim principal, basically.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? We're gonna have an interim principal because of what it takes to become a principal. Again, okay. Let me take a step back. This is what I love for her and her family, that she stepped down and she didn't get fired. This is what Sterling should have done, so we're not doing one parade for him to try and give him his status back. He should have stepped down when he needed to. So
Watch your back step, bro.
you know what I'm saying?
We cut off. My bad.
You can hear?
Run that back.
Hello,
Johnny, if
you
you
can
had the
hear?
question, answer. I can
Yeah,
hear
you
you,
there?
but you
You
cut
there?
off in the last 30 seconds, 20 seconds.
He was saying about Sterling when Sterling should have stepped down earlier before, anything happened. That's what he was mentioning, and that's with the principal now stepping down, or
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe she's stepping down, or maybe she's had had it. I don't know, but whatever it is, she did it. Yeah, singer in a way that you know without her getting fired is what you're saying, right?
Yeah, and she also did the DOE a favor. Instead of fighting it and using that money to fight it, she just stepped down. You know what I'm saying? If she said, "No, hell no, I'm gonna stay here and I'm gonna fight it, whether it goes to court or not," that's money that the DOE got to put up to. You know what I mean? So she kind of did
Yeah.
the DOE a favor. Who put that?
Right there. It says right there.
Where's that from, Johnny? I can't see the name.
Longa.
No. Oh,
Longa, the
Longa
biggest
Pukahi.
fisher number one in the whole North
Longa,
Shore.
Longa Pukahi.
not longer. I'm not the president, and I'm the president, and I'm not the president of GPS.
The biggest fisher number one.
No, but hey, but going back to you saying how you were saying, how the way she's doing it, you wish that Sterling would have, done it that way.
Yeah, listen,
Before.
listen. If you're a coach and you have so many years under your belt, you are a dumbass if you decide to take the fire versus swallow your pride and exit on your own terms. Why would you
Now,
let them do it? Now you want to go create a parade. Now everybody wants to create some kind of a protest like this is Martin Luther King. Bruh, number one thing kids need to do is go beat your kids up first. Your kids are the ones that's coming home with all this shit and it's making you feel like, oh, what, these guys making me like this, making me like this. Hang on, give me a second.
so are you saying it's the parents that
The
need to
kids,
discipline their kids?
you know what? Ask me in the 80s and 90s if we ever protested about anything.
Yeah.
Did
we protest?
You got your A whip, bro.
And you know the one coach in 1989, that was the year we should have protested because that was the shittiest year Koku had. But did we protest? No. Why? Because there was love and respect. Now parents, they are too goddamn involved. Y'all need to shut the fuck up and back the fuck up.
Yo.
Worry about what your kids are doing at 10 p.m. at night. Why are we worried about what the school is doing? Send them to school, tell them shut the hell up and go learn something. When you guys go to college, you think your parents are going to follow you to college?
Yeah, you're right.
No, stop being bitches and hoes and go to school. What else you want? What else you want?
Hey,
go straight.
You're right.
Bruh, we letting our kids, we're letting NIL, we're letting money control what we decide to do. And if anybody has something to say, please say it. Other than that, it's gotten to the point where we done lost our goddamn minds because now we scared about what our kids going to come home with. Okay, if you want to touch on something, okay, the kids had to change. We don't know the exact details. We don't know both sides of it. So I'm not going to even go there. But it was enough for them to strike up a protest. Okay, strike up a protest. Okay. Again,
when you say we, you mean we as a no, you're right. You're right.
Unless we can say everybody in the community showed up to the protest, it's we as a cluster of people, right?
Okay.
Unless you say our community. Well, guess what? Not all of our community felt that way.
True.
You know, I honestly, I was one that was for her to make change. Now, if she stepped down on her own, Sterling should have did the same thing so he can keep his own. He can keep
Name.
his own sanity, his own name,
Yeah.
whatever. Now you got to make
Yeah.
a parade about it to try and fight for it back, which is too late. They shouldn't give him his credit back. I mean, it is what it is. You're done. You're cooked. As far as in this situation, she took a step back. Now she can go be a principal somewhere else if she wants to.
Yeah.
What I'm
Yeah.
saying is our kids are controlling everything we're doing, and everybody's becoming so goddamn scared of our kids. What they going to come home with today? Who's bullying them? Who's this? Who's that? Oh my gosh, shut the fuck up and be a parent and let your kids have a little bit of trial in their life.
Fall. Let them
If your
fall. Let
kids are
them
in
fall.
elementary and they come up and just so happen Donna Lindsley there, guess what? When they go to a D1 school, do you think they're gonna kiss your kid's ass? No.
No.
Trust
no,
me,
no.
been there, done that. Do you think NILs is gonna save your kid? No. Why? Because
No.
I've given NILs for my own company. I know what it looks like. I know the demand behind it. But we're so goddamn scared of our kids that now we're sitting here like, bruh, the kids control what we do. If they say, Dad, this guy give me a hard time, let's go protest. Guess what? We all going to load up and protest, and we're going to go and gather as much people. Why wasn't there the same amount of people at that protest that was at a normal parade when we win championship?
Yeah, good question.
Yeah, like you said, it was just, maybe it was just that few. Not everybody. It wasn't everybody, like you mentioned.
So
That-
so
that-
Well,
moving
hey,
forward, okay, I say we got what we wanted. Where do we go from here, Warner?
shit, we don't go anywhere. We got to see what the next principal does. You know what I mean? Like, um, so first of all, let's get it right. She retired, not stepped down. That's the difference. I was texted, make
Oh,
sure that
hey,
she
hey, hey,
retired.
do me a favor, kiss my ass. Everybody can say what
Mwah.
they, okay, you can
Right,
say what
right,
you
right,
want.
right, 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 right. No,
Everybody
no, no,
can
no.
kiss my ass. What? Oh my gosh, retired, step down. It all
Same
falls.
thing. And I broke.
You either
Yeah,
got told to leave or you left on your own. You
right,
can peel the mango however you want. You can
right.
peel the mango however you want. You either got fired, which Sterling did, or you step out on your own. Call it retirement. Call it I'm going on a vacation. I don't give a shit what it is. At the end of the day, she can go and be a principal at Kamehameha if she wants.
Yeah,
What I'm
yeah.
saying is, listen, Sterling should have stepped on his own, swallowed his pride, take off his white belt, and fucking do something about his own career. Now we're going over there in the back of the truck and we're standing and saying, oh, hello, everybody. Mahalo for coming. Get out of here. Listen, this lady stepped out on her own. Good for
Well,
her.
I don't think that's the topic that put the pressure on her though. The topic was something else.
What was it? Tell me,
Anyways,
because I'm in Utah.
the topic that was pushed. The topic was pushed was the whole the girls flag football changing, and that was once that came out. To be honest, I don't know what took so long for the district to come down harder on the admin and the AD. You know what I
Wait, so
mean?
is the 80 still there though?
I don't know. I never heard nothing about the AD. I do know
They,
who's the interim.
bro, we get so much
Pat
damn
McAdang
interims.
dang. Pat
Oh,
Pat
Kelly
McAdang dang
interim,
is
huh?
the Pat McAdang dang is the interim. Now the process to get a new principal, people think, oh, they can just name anybody, right? Oh, Coach Walt, Plunkett, or what? All of these
It has to
guys,
come from the
they
district. Or it has to come
well,
from,
yeah,
right?
and they gotta have a certification,
Yeah, yeah,
the right certification. You know what I mean? Just because they're a principal at the elementary doesn't
yeah.
necessarily mean that they can be an automatic principal at the high school. You
So
know,
what you're saying,
and
it
somebody,
comes, it kind of
go
comes. I
ahead.
mean, we would want, okay, maybe this guy would be good, maybe this guy would be great, but it doesn't matter. It matters from the top, right? It
Right.
comes from the top.
Yeah, and they gotta be the ones putting their name on the people that they actually choose.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
A question: did anybody ever ask the students who don't play sports what they feel about what's happening?
No, but let me give you an
Wait, wait,
insight.
wait, 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 wait. Let me meander on that for a second. Everybody is so sport driven. How many kids do we send to D1 on an academic scholarship? How many kids go to school just to get an education and could give two shits
Right.
about sports?
Yeah.
But aren't we talking about a we as a Red Raider nation? Or are we talking
And
about my kids coming up
yes,
next? My kid's coming up next. I need to make sure that he's going to be next starting. Well, guess what?
I,
Tough
I
luck.
and
You
that
gotta
goes
be
behind
one.
Chris Parker. So Chris Parker is all about that. He's saying it's not just a football program. It's just not sports. He's talking about the school overall,
Good,
and I love
good,
that. I love it.
good. I love it's. It's got to be
Yeah.
about education. Sports comes and goes. After all of this is said and done, why are business people making so much goddamn money and the sports guys they lose their money? Why? Is because they're
Right.
not educated. They don't know what to do with it. You know what I'm
Do with
saying?
their
Like
money,
yeah, they don't know what
or
to do with the
just
money.
being
They don't know
educated,
how to
right?
invest it.
Yeah.
And so all I'm saying is, okay, we barked up this tree and we got what we wanted. I say we because I'm trying to be inclusive, right? But if it was that one situation with that, then why doesn't our homegirl retire too, the AD? Why doesn't she retire too then?
Hey, we have to see. I guess we'll see what comes out of this, right? Because to me, I think that the main reason was about the AD that got to hit the road.
You know, the AD loves Sola. That's why.
She love you too.
If she loved
So
me, she can have me. I
bro,
need
you
Yeah.
some
know
Under
what, man?
Armour
It's
points.
I really hope so. What's your name gonna take over as the principal?
Pat, Macadang dang.
Nice. Okay. I
He's
mean,
the interim principal right now. You say,
Yeah,
or he's
Heavenly
the
Father
interim
told
AD.
me. Heavenly Father said,
Wait, don't
Warner,
bring his mother. Warner, you're a
Warner.
cat.
you're going to
You're going to hell.
but here's the
I'll
thing.
see you there.
I truly think that that the AD should be gone maybe 5-6 years ago. She should have been gone 5-6 years ago. Why are we not protesting for her to get out too? She is the mother of all athletics. When when
Mhm.
when when business people want to donate to Goku, guess what? It goes into a pot, and that pot gets spread amongst the surfers, the volleyball, the basketball. I'm not nitpicking anyone. I'm just saying, as a whole, if you want to drop 10 grand, guess what? Tough to the football because it has to touch everybody else. And I get it, but get your ass out there and go fundraise.
Oh, it's okay, Longa. Me and you, we're going to hell. It doesn't matter who knows me and who knows you.
And you
We
know
gonna
what?
sit right next to each other.
And there's two things that you guys have in common. You guys Popolo and you guys Fefe of the.
What do you like me to tell you? No, I'm not Fefe.
Look at him.
99% of I don't give a shit who said they're not.
Yeah, you're right. You're
They
right.
ain't
You're right.
fucking Fefe
You're
number
right.
one.
You're right.
They ain't
Just
fucking
make sure
Fefe
your
number
back
one.
tires okay.
Well, you gotta go
Yo,
there.
yo.
I'm just saying, make sure your back tire is okay.
People gonna ask about back tire, then the story gonna pop up again.
Really? Don't just man, you said to them.
And you know
Okay,
what? You know
so
what? I do like that. The new interim has been with the program. It's kind of like Hawaiian. So now we just
yes,
gotta support her. Does that make sense? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like we gotta support her moving forward, kind of like Hawaiian. We Whoever's in charge is gone now. We've got to turn the leaf and we got to support now. I mean, and when I say support, we got to give them a chance, bro. If Hawaiian doesn't win
Yeah.
a state championship this year, guess what? Sit on your thumb, okay? Just
Eh,
let something
And smell
happen.
it.
so
Let something
quick
happen.
story. Quick story. I mean, I've heard that Donna Lindsay has done a lot. A lot of policies that are in place that are good is because of her. I don't know what they are. This is what people are telling me. But my second week of working agriculture, the long-term sub, a lady comes and she's looking at what we're doing. When she leaves, I know who she is. I can tell who she is. Half of the kids in my class go, "Who is that?" I said, "That's the principal of you guys' school." These are mixed athletes and non-athletes.
Yeah.
They don't really
Yeah.
know who the principal is. So
Yeah.
the next principal needs to be
People
more in the
person?
public eye. Public
Oh,
eye.
okay.
I thought Leah Alberts was a great principal. I think the general consensus was that people loved her. There hasn't been a general consensus since that. So, you know,
Just as
Well,
long as you
you
don't get
know,
booed. Just as long as you don't get booed at the assembly.
Solid. Misty Long, remember Misty Long?
Whoa! I
Solid.
remember it.
The crowd used to chant asshole like WWE. Asshole,
damn,
asshole. Solid. The whole freaking field.
we started to sound like Farrington now.
Solid. It was crazy.
You know what? You know what?
Okay.
What's your name again? The interim.
Pat,
Macadamia.
Macadang Dang.
Pat needs to go to every ward on the North Shore and bear her testimony.
Well, her father was shoot, what's his
I'm
name?
talking about Samoan ward, Black ward, Tongan ward, any religion, and just go bear your testimony.
Yeah, brothers and sisters, Talofa.
I'm just saying. You know, change is good. Change is good. We got the change we wanted, right? So
Yeah.
let's move forward and support who's next, just like Hawaiian. Support him all the way, whether we win or lose, because at the end of the day, it's not about the parents, because the parents need to talk to parents, kids talk to kids. The moment we get those twisted is when shit gets messed up, and then everybody think they so goddamn smart.
Let your kids fall or let your kids fail. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
failing is part of life. Either learn from it.
If your kid,
or you
listen,
keep failing.
if your kids fall and their first look is like this to the parent, that means they're too sheltered. If they scraped your knee and says, "I got a boo-boo," and the first look is to the parents to get saved, guess what? When you get thrusted into the real world, it's gonna be tough.
What if they fall out and they laugh?
If they laugh, that's the kind of dogs we need on the Red Raider team, baby. Because when it's fourth and what was it last year? 7? Woo! We're running for that touchdown.
I'm ready to play.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Sports
Hey,
not everything, yeah.
who do you guys think would be a good principal out of the community?
Chris.
Chris?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he got a good sense of what can make a better
You know
program out
why?
of Koku.
You know why? Because he's gonna be like Samuel L. Jackson.
Why? How? In what way? In what way?
Brother. I'll put the Shamita's brother-in-law.
Boom. Chris is gonna fight for the people, baby.
Or I can fight for the people. Hollywood. Popolo lives
Really,
matter.
I can do anything. But the thing is, will people agree with everything that I do? You know
Hey,
what I'm saying?
Who cares?
No, yeah. Who cares until they're protesting? Get that nigga out of here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But here's the thing. It's gotta be a conglomerate. That's the word I'll use today. Conglomerate.
What the hell?
When it comes to everybody wanting to to drive a movement. Let's get everybody involved, and if not everybody's involved, then maybe not everybody feels the same way you feel. And if you're scared, go to church.
Yeah. Interesting.
Ooh, somebody said Tony Atuaya is available.
Who said that? Ishi, Ishi. It's not a black guy.
Shaq. Oh, my bad.
It's not a performance.
Yo,
guy.
bro, I tell you, man, so much going on, but I guess change is good. But
We'll see. We'll see where it goes. I mean, how it goes
hey,
and where.
you know what's gonna happen? All the academic guys gonna make a parade for the principal because they're gonna be like, "Yo." Nah,
here's the thing, though.
I'm just having fun. I'm just poking fun, but I wish the best for everybody, for real.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, though. One last thing before I hit the road.
Okay, hit the road.
One last thing before I hit the road. Is sorry, we both on our phones. It's with Pat being the interim, right? At least she knows the mistakes, or even if there wasn't mistakes, she knows what the people is going for and what the people is not going for. So hopefully she can, make the people happy in most ways. She's not gonna make everyone happy, but at the same time, if she makes the same choices that Donna did, she might get crucified because she's gonna make the same choices that already got Donna out. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
You know what? I would love to see a male up in there. You know what I mean? A male principal up in your movie. As principal, sorry.
Yeah.
Nothing. But how long has it been since we've had a male principal? When was the last time we had one? That's a question. That is a question. All my years in high school, yeah, they were all female.
Miss Alberts was the best.
Yeah. And like Ward just said, it's nice to see a principal out and about,
But I think also willing to at least listen to change. You don't have to change it. It's your damn school. All I'm saying is you just got to listen to change. And if you're not available, then that makes, I see where the community wants to push back in.
It'll be interesting to see what the new policy, what philosophy that the new principal has,
Yep.
The new principal, they're gonna come in and shut down athletics. You know what I'm saying?
Totally, they'll do that, and they'll do that. If they're not from here, they're like from town or wherever they're from. It's either their way or the highway, right?
Hey, what happens if the new principal cuts the DJ at the football games?
Good luck. You're gonna have one. Might as well be dead.
You know what? I just had a thought now. I just had an epiphany. The reason why the DJ will never get fired because his boots have been under her bed.
Yo. Well, thank you, Shania. Shania's dad.
Okay, so one more time. She didn't step down. She retired. That's the official title, right? I don't want to be misconstrued, but she retired.
Let me tell you a good way that can start on a good note. Is let the brand more chance.
Oh, oh,
Yo,
let's go.
you are gonna get so much approval, thumbs up, if you allow that, right? Tell me now.
So I think step one, she needs to go around and start kissing everybody's ass.
That's a lot of action. No
Oh,
more special
is that?
content.
Oh no. We locked in already. We locked in already.
Hey, and if that kicker starts kicking game-winning field goals, even more reluctant.
Don't bring that up. Don't bring that up. Don't bring that up. Yee. But anyways, tell it, man. As much as I want to kick it, that's my time, guys.
Hey, I gotta go. So, hey, Sam, good to see you. Morgan, good to see you as well. Everybody else, wherever you are, have a good one. It's 4th of July tomorrow. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your family.
Hey, Trips.
Yo.
Macadang dang Niner gang.
Hey, Kester. Ooh, magandang morning. Okay, bye.
Yeah, fuck.